Hey everybody, Jim Jock with eXp Realty. Hot off the presses, we've got the Clinton County housing market update showing statistics for May of 2024. Really interesting stuff here. Let's give you a quick overview and then dive into a little bit more details. So I'm going to switch over here. And first up, we have our month supply of inventory, which stands at 2.56 months. That means that at the current rate of sales, it would take about 2.5 months to sell all of the homes on the market. So with a low month supply of inventory, buyers can find themselves in a competitive market where homes are still selling quickly. And then next we have the 12-month change in month supply of inventory, which increased by a whopping 10.34%. So this indicates that there are still more homes on the market compared to a year ago, giving buyers more options to choose from, still in that competitive market though. The median days homes are on the market is a mere 25 days. That's crazy. That means, that's funny, that homes are selling relatively quickly, which is great news for sellers looking to make a quick sale. And then when it comes to the listed sold price percentage, that's more a seller number. We're seeing a strong figure of 97.7%. This means that homes are selling very close to their list price, indicating a healthy market where sellers are getting good value for their property. And then next, the median sold price is $215,000, and this gives buyers and sellers a good idea of the current market value of homes in Clinton County. So overall, these metrics paint a picture of a dynamic and competitive market where homes are selling quickly and sellers are getting good value for their properties. Buyers have more options to choose from compared to last year, but they will need to act fast in order to secure a dream home. It's an exciting time to be in real estate, that's for sure. It's crazy sometimes. But let's look at some of the information in a little more detail. We're right here at the top. We went over some of these numbers, but let's look at the median estimated property value, and that's in Clinton County, just based on, here's the graph showing the last 2 years where you can see Clinton County, New York, and I'm going to take the New York and US off there so you can just see the New York or the Clinton County house values. From 2008, you would have been at 132, and then now it's up to 224,500. So that's the difference in the median, not average, median estimated property value. So that's how far we've come up, and just the 12-month change is 10.2%. And these figures, let me see, I'll take off New York and take off the US average. So there you can see the last year, okay? Scrolling right down, the new listings. This is always interesting. The new number of properties new to the market. We had 61, which is good because when you look at the winter months, December was 27. January, February are pretty typically slower. March did pick up. April dropped a little, which was more unusual to see. And then May was an increase from 48 new listings to 61, but that's not where it would normally be this time of year. What I can tell you, in the first, 6 days of June, we're really starting to see that pick up to what it would more normally look like. All right, and active listings. So that's a combination of new listings and ones that were already on the market. So you see the number of properties there shows that 111 for May of this year. May of last year was 106. So you see that it's hovering about the same. So the active listings doesn't really tell as much as what's new, what's sold. New pending, that doesn't really tell me a whole lot. Not something that I track, because new pending versus pending, that's just a combination of, things that don't close as soon as they're pending. Our average close time is like 2 months. So you're going to see on these statistics, you're going to see things in the new pending as well as the pending. just because of the normal time. There's some markets in the country where, you'll close in 2 weeks or 3 weeks. Gosh, that would be wonderful for buyers and sellers. Let's look at the sold statistics. Median sold price 215. Number of properties sold in May 42. Here you can see where that statistics look like. Again, you see the dips here. List to sell price ratio we talked about. 97 point, almost 98%. Median days. What's interesting is 42 properties sold, and these were listings in our multiple listing system. When you look at month supply of inventory, you'll see we talked about that, but I want to jump down to sold public records. That showed that there were 6 properties that closed in May on the like, I guess, off market, or maybe it was a for sale by owner or something. But the numbers of people selling for sale by owner has basically dropped quite a bit compared to June of last year. There were 115 that closed in May that were for sale by owners. What I can tell you is I talked to a lot of lenders, and a lot of lenders are seeing that when you sell for sale by owner, you're leaving money on the table, which means when that buyer, if they have a loan and they have a bank appraisal, there's a difference between the bank appraisal, which may be here, and where you're selling down here. That difference here is lost value. It's money that the sellers are leaving on the table. It's a matter of pricing. Pricing is not an easy thing to do in a market that has seen the growth that we've seen the last several years, as well as a market starting to ease back a little bit, kind of on the downside of the top of the bell curve. So that just means that, I understand sometimes for sale by owners want to save on commission, but what they're losing in value is far more than the amount the commission would be. It is worth using a professional to price and sell your house to get the most activity and demand around it. Just putting a sign in the yard doesn't really do it. It really doesn't do it. Even if you can get your house listed on 1 or 2 sites, is not the same as having it syndicated out to everywhere that pulls MLS feeds, multiple listing system feeds. When you're selling your house, you want the most people looking in the shortest period of time. You want them tripping over each other. You want them, seeing the activity on the house to help drive up the price that you're going to get. And that's not the same as trying to do it on your own. I get it, but I disagree with it. Anyway, these are the statistics for Clinton County for May of 2024. And the final thing that I'll say is that this paints a picture of a dynamic and competitive market. I'm still seeing in all price ranges, there's still competing offers. The difference is maybe not as many people tripping over each other. And the other thing is, aren't willing to pay more than what they feel the value of the home is, even when they're in that competitive multiple offer situation. Not every time, but that's what I'm seeing based on our market here and recently. So if I can help in any way, feel free to reach out.